So notice that there weren't any good stormhenge reviews on the REI website for this jacket, or for the coat. A little bit about myself. I'm like 5'10", 195 pounds. I typically wear either a medium or a large in shirts and in coats. Um, from where I'm coming from, I do mountain biking. I run quite a bit, do hiking. Fairly active. I'm not super skinny. I have pretty wide shoulders. Not a massive gut, but definitely not as skinny as I once was. So let me kind of give you an idea of what I'm thinking here with these two coats. So I got a medium and a large in the stormhenge. And as far as features go, the waterproofness seems to be like very nice. Seems to be great. You have large pockets here. You can store your stuff. The pit zips. It's a very cool feature, very nice feature. The down seems to be placed pretty well. And you got a little storage pocket here and on the other side as well. So, decent storage. I think, quite a bit of functionality there designed into it. Now here's where I start to have a problem. Here's the medium. I have like a decent amount of room. So I mean, like, it's not like a ton of extra room, but it's comfortable through the midsection. Where it gets uncomfortable is up here in the shoulders. So stretching, I don't think the coat's gonna rip or anything. But, if I was doing something like really physical, I used to go skiing back in the day, it doesn't seem like it would be the most comfortable thing to wear. I'm not very impressed with how the shoulders are fitted. So this was the medium. Hopping over to the large, I wanted to try both of these, and they don't really have them at our closest REI store, so I had to order them. So this one's a large. Now, shoulders feel great. Lots of room. No pulling. Not restrictive at all. But it's very boxy. It feels like I'm supposed to have a gut that comes out to here. I could be like 9 months pregnant and this coat would fit me just fine. I don't know who it's cut for. Somebody with small shoulders and a big gut. I don't know, but going from the medium to the large, it just kind of feels awkward when you look at it. It's boxy down at the bottom, kind of hangs open, doesn't look the best, and then the gut, it's massive. So if I were to keep it, I would probably go with the medium for me. But if you have more broad shoulders, just be aware that these were not designed for you. To try out, so these are on sale right now. They're 30% off. So the Patagonia Jackson Glacier, it was just about the same price. So this one was 50% off with Patagonia. So trying it on, I feel like it doesn't have quite as many features as the REI. It doesn't have the pit zips. It doesn't have as many pockets. But this is a large, and even though it does pull, I would say it pulls slightly less than the medium in the REI. And the cut on it's a little bit better. So even though it does have like a decent sized gut, it's not like just some massive thing like the large is in the REI. So ultimately, this is the one I decided to go with. It has great waterproof aspect of it, probably about equivalent to the REI. It has a very similar feel of down. No pit zips. Feature-wise, I would give it to REI. But warranty-wise, and that's really one of the main reasons I chose to go with the Patagonia, is just the warranty with it. And, if it wasn't 50% off, I would more strongly consider the REI coat. I don't think it would be a bad coat, but the cut is just not great. And same with the Patagonia. It's a little bit tight in the shoulders. So, it feels like it was made for somebody who is, skinny in the shoulders, big in the gut. There seems to be kind of a rolling theme with a lot of these coats. So, back years ago, I've had this coat for 15 years, maybe longer. This was bought at TJ Maxx. It's a Varney. I'm probably butchering the name. but has Gore-Tex, extremely warm. I wore this skiing for years and years and years, and it's kind of gotten worn out now where the zippers are in bad shape. The Gore-Tex is about wore out. The waterproof aspect of it's wore out. So I'm trying to replace it. And as you can see, I mean, like, no huge gut, and the shoulders don't pull at all. So this is kind of where I'm coming from. You know, I want to cut on a coat that's athletic. I want to be able to do things. Like, I wore this a lot while I was skiing and going out and doing stuff. This is more what I want, more so than something that's tight in the shoulders and huge at the gut. So hope that's helpful. They're good coats, they're nice coats, but it's just kind of disappointing that back in the day I could buy this at TJ Maxx for $50, $75, whatever it was, and use it for a decade, versus now coats that are several $100s. I don't know who these are cut for, but they don't feel like they're as purposeful as they, you know, coats used to be back years ago. But anyways, hopefully that's helpful. If you have broad shoulders, just be aware it's going to pull a little bit. You're not going to have as much room as you'd probably like. If you're not going to go out and doing anything like extreme or athletic, or be picking things up, moving stuff around, you're probably going to be all right. I mean, if you're just wearing it from the car to the office, you're going to be fine. But anyways, hopefully that's very useful information to somebody, help you make a decision. If you have broader shoulders, such as me, I would recommend you buy the size that you normally buy, and then maybe even the size up, just to see if it fits a little bit better. It'll be a good coat, last for years and years, I'm sure, but I'm just kind of disappointed in the design. But hopefully that helps. Thank you.